Motions. Motions in action films in a film keeps the audience attention. Have you ever watched an action film and noticed your heart beating fast? Or is your adrenaline pumping it's in your body? Response to motion within a shot. Filmmakers carefully and intentionally craft the emotions we see on screen to match the dramatic intent of the scene. The pros and cons of location shooting. This past week, Tenon Production House went on a locations for a commercial shoot. Why did we do this? Because it was a lot easier to go to the location that we are needed. In this case, Connection kept tape there to build ourselves in a studio on a bank low. The definition of location shoot is the art of film in actual setting rather than on a bank of on a bank loads of soundstage. In film making, a location's any piece where film crew will be filming actors and record dialogue. Filmmakers often choose to shoot on location because they believe that the greater realism can be achieved in a real place. However, a location shoot is also often motivated by the film budget. It also believes that the film on location takes place in the actual location in which a story is set, but then that is not usually the case. Most films do both films on locations and story shoots. Low budget films usually do more location shoots than bigger shoots. Budget film to reduce the cost of shooting a place that already existed is cheaper than the building from scratch. Sometimes the latter is true. Location shoots have pros of filming on a studio set. It can be cheaper than constructing a large set. The illusion of reality can be strong. It's hard to replicate a real world and tear and architect details. Its disadvantages include a lack of control over the environment, lighting, passing, aircraft, traffic, and pedestrians. Bad weather, cities, and relocations. Finding a real-world locations which exactly matches the recount of the script. Members of the audience may feel a real-world location used to double as a film location. Taking a whole film to film on location can be extremely expensive. I agree because as a disadvantage, when you're working as a location at a studio or outside, you have to get permission from the company or club or bar that you're using, and also you have to also ask permissions to the people that's in there. If it's open, I was going to ask them, would you like to be on camera? And if they say yes, you have to get permission slips if they're underage or just to sign like anything that goes wrong. And also, if you want to close the club down, so you don't want no one in, but you want extras. So the question is, what factors would lead filmmakers to film on location instead of controlling the environment of the studio? I think that directors must think that location, like for example, if we take Fast and Furious, like the location is so like impact and strong, and they have different location. They don't stay in one location in a certain amount of time. You know, you have buildings, you have sets. Like Fast and Furious has been here from 1 to 8 or 9 now, I'm not sure, but I know that like every time you see a Fast and Furious movie, they have different locations, different settings. Like the location there is actually really, really good, and I think is one of the best locations so far of a action general. Talking about Fast and Furious, and to end it, like Fast and Furious is like a big impact movie. I think it's like the biggest action movie out there to this day, that like fans of Fast and Furious from Fast and Furious 1 would be like so impacting to watch it. And also like you can, for example, see that behind the scenes of how the location is and how like the scene is behind stage, and how crews and members, you know, put in hard work into making that location, into making it Fast and Furious the way it is now.